if you want, right? It takes so many spy points to get your technology. The more the tech cost of the technology, the longer it takes your spies to get it. That's the first part. The second part is the more science the city is producing, the faster the spy steals from it. So if the city is producing 500 science versus 100 science, the time it takes to steal that tech is going to be quicker because the amount of points that you have to generate is the same for the tech, but you're generating a lot more of them in that city. So that's why that's why you steal from a capital instead of a secondary city, because the capital is almost always going to be making more science. Hold on a second, I do have bands here. All right, so that's the first part. The second part is when a spy, not when you put the spy into a city, but when the spy actually arrives at the city. So it goes traveling, then it goes schmoozing or whatever the fuck it is, or getting, I don't remember what the second one is, but there's 2 timers that happen before the spy actually starts giving you a time to how long before it will steal from you. And at that point, what happens? At that point, when it gets in the city, the cost of the technology that you're going to steal is based on the most expensive tech that the opponent has available that you don't already have. So if your opponent has optics and industrialization available, the cost of the tech that you're going to steal is based on industrialization's tech as opposed to optics tech. So what this means is that you can sometimes put a spy in at the right time where their techs are going to be very cheap to steal from, but they're going to get a more expensive tech. Because that time is static. It doesn't change. It doesn't update, right? So let's say that the only tech available that they have to steal is optics, which is a very cheap tech in the late game, right? If you're in the modern era or something, optics is dirt cheap in terms of science. But let's say when your spy enters their city, that's the only tech you can steal from them that they have that you don't. All right. But then in the meantime, let's say they get atomic theory, right? And you can now steal atomic theory because you have the prerequisite techs. The cost of the spy cost is just the optics cost there because it doesn't update to reflect the fact that they have a new tech available that's much more expensive. So you can then, for example, do like a 1-turn or a 2-turn spy steal on something really expensive. Oh, we just got drafted. All right, what do we get drafted with? What player am I? I'm player 3. Player 3 is Rome, Iroquois, or Denmark. Ew. Rome would be, of course, the best of those picks. Rome is amazing in the mod. I just don't know that I actually want to play Rome. Liberty actually feels like a lot of work right now because I'm tired. I don't know that I want to do it. Denmark can be silly, but Denmark you really want to go to war to get any benefit from them. And Iroquois are okay in the mod. The shorts, that's right. And then there's RNG, right? So the base chance for a spy to kill another spy is 33%. And that, or it's either 33 or 30%, I forget what. And that goes up, not by a whole lot for every level. Like, it's not all that much. Actually, I say that. It might even be 25 and goes up to 33 at max. Fuck, I can't remember. I have this written down somewhere. But the promotions for spy catching actually aren't all that good. The only one that really is good is the order doubling. Man, I gotta start banning Russia. And Ethiopia. I fucking hate Ethiopia. I hate Russia. Strong civs in here. I should go Rome to deal with this shit. It's Rome or, I mean, berserkers are fun, but I don't really want to kill someone with berserkers. I know. Rome or Iroquois? Rome or Iroquois? Or Denmark? Rome. Fine. I don't want Mongolia. I don't like using. I mean, Keshiks are so much less fun camels, basically. So. Oh, that's interesting, Tetrick. That's kind of cool. The Finnish language has none of the same roots with the Germanic or Latin languages.